bars and the pubs used to thrill me. With a couple of pints I was happy to stay. But the truth is there's nothing that I'd rather do than spend some time drinking with you. Some people live for adventure. Some people need the bright flashing of lights. But I'd rather kick back on a warm summer's night and spend some time drinking with you. Back in the day I was eager to stray. Far away I like to roam. Now I will be where the beer and wine's free, here in the comfort of home. So the others may want to be different, choose not to listen to all that I say. But while they're lining up just to get in the bar, I'll be sitting here drinking with you. Yodelay-ho, where do we go? Somewhere where they turn the lights way down low. Yodelay-ho, where do we go? I'd rather just call it a night and go. So the young ones might call me a killjoy as they wave goodbye saying you'll only live once. But while they're drinking whiskey for 12 bucks a glass, I'll be sitting here drinking with you. I'll be sitting here drinking with you. So let's just settle in for a few, 'cause I'm sitting here drinking with you. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. That's a weird order. Welcome to the Happy Hour here on Studio Live today. I hope you are doing well. It is Father's Day here in Australia. Yeah, we do things a little bit differently, including having Father's Day in September, because that's our springtime and it's nice weather. In fact, the sun is shining, the birds are singing, I'm assuming, the bees are buzzing, they're all doing their thing out there, and I hope you are doing well. Let's hydrate. That's a bit better. I did a little bit too much practice. I always do that because I'm playing my own tunes. So funnily enough, I need to practice my own stuff more than I need to practice other people's stuff. G'day, Mark Bro. Let's say g'day to everyone who's here live. Hello, Mark. Hello, Kim Harden Hudson. Hello to Thomas Christ. G'day, Christopher Rossi. Ian Luckett. There you go. You got dumped by Jade. Yeah, thanks to Jade for doing the opening hour. Yeah, this lady here who rocks it out every week right before this show. G'day, Boomer Bass Me. Michael Thompson. Who haven't I? Sion. Hello, Sion. G'day, Bleeding Red Beats. Wouldn't be a show without you. G'day, Leela. Hope you are doing well as well. Who have I missed? I'm scrolling up. No one likes you. I like you. Hello to you. Hope you're doing well. Hello, Farhat. Greetings. Hope you're doing well. And Angela Sinclair, of course, a regular, a usual suspect around here. G'day, Keonra, as well. If there's anyone with whom I've missed, please do say g'day. Say hi here in the chat, because we love to know who's here. Hello, Rules the 90s Retro. There, look at that. We've got the Transformers going on and everything. And yes, thank you to Thomas Christ. Donations are always welcome. I mean, I don't actually get copyright claims on my own songs. Well, sometimes I do. That's a longer story for another day. But yeah, it's still very cool and does help to keep the lights on. So I appreciate everybody. Appreciate all the patrons and all the folks who donate via the PayPal, via the Super Chats on the live show, and all the rest of it. It is Songtember, which has kicked off because it is September, which means it's Songtember around here. So if you're participating in our Song in a Month challenge called Songtember, please let me know how you're going and join in, because we've got pretty much daily videos going on for Songtember. Today, have the day off because I wanted to do this show because this is our regular show. Today I'm drinking the Adelaide Crows Mismatch Limited Edition Session Ale. So the Adelaide Crows are one of our local football teams and they happen to be the team that I support. So my wife kindly bought me this special limited edition. Let's give it a first taste test. Delicious. Very good, a nice session ale, so I can have a couple, and I'll still be able to play my guitar and not going to mess up too much. We hope. All right. In honor of Songtember, let's play last year's Songtember tune, shall we? This is a little ditty called "Work in Progress." Because we're all just a work in progress. Nobody's got it figured out. Yes, we're all just a work in progress. Nobody's got it figured out. Nobody's knowing all they can. Not everything will go to plan. You might be set up, you might get fed up, maybe just need a helping hand. Because we're all just a work in progress. Nobody's got it figured out. Yes, we're all just a work in progress. Nobody's got it figured out. We all have doubts, things to know, to learn about. Yes, we're all just a work in progress. Nobody's got it figured out. When everything just feels so hard, you need to strive and you'll go far. It's hard to grow up, but if you show up, you'll shine and they'll see who you are. Because we're all just a work in progress. Nobody's got it figured out. Yes, we're all just a work in progress. Nobody's got it figured out. We all have time, a room to grow, a room to find that we're all just a work in progress. Nobody's got it figured out. The shame and pain you feel inside, perfectionist, is why you hide. Trust in yourself and you will see you're not alone. Because we're all just a work in progress. Nobody's got it figured out. Yes, we're all just a work in progress. Nobody's got it figured out. With what we know, we all have time, room to grow. That we're all just a work in progress. Nobody's got it figured out. We are indeed just a work in progress. If anyone out there has got it all figured out, let me know. Because I sure as heck don't. And funnily enough, when I first wrote and released that song, I got someone, I can't remember who it was, and I apologize. Well, I don't apologize because they were not mean, but they were like, "Oh, you can't. That's not right for everyone. You can't say that people don't have it worked out." I'm like, huh? I can't point to anyone who has everything worked out and has no room to grow and improve. I think as soon as you think that, you're probably a little bit delusional. At least that's my opinion. My opinion, not your opinion. Might play that song a bit later, hey. Excuse me. Thank you, Kim Harden-Hudson. Yeah, I know, Kim. I think you were involved in the choir. The original version of that song that we recorded last year had the Studio Live Today Work in Progress choir. So we got everyone to sing along to that final chorus, and it sounded amazing. So yeah, that song was made super cool by you folks here in the community. Yep. What it all comes down to is no one's really got it figured out just yet. It's truth. truth. Hello, E Shreds. I hope you were doing well. Hello, who else did I see? I saw Gregory O'Sullivan over there in Melbourne town. Hello, Coolest Moth, the coolest moth of all. Tom and Co. G'day to you. Good to have you here. And I haven't seen my mum and dad, but I'm sure they're tuned in there somewhere. You're a Crows fan too. Yeah, you spent some time in Adelaide, didn't you, Keonra? Go Crows. Not this year, but there you go. First one's out, more on the way. Mark, are you crushing it with Songtember? Very cool stuff. But yeah, hello to Mum and Dad, and of course, happy Father's Day to my father and to all the fathers out there, to my father-in-law, to everyone that's a father, whether you realise it or not. All right. Let's play a song about a movie. This is a song I wrote a couple of years ago about my favourite movie of all time, a movie by the name of Back to the Future, and this ditty's called Time McFlies. Back in 1985, late for class, but feeling fine 'cause I have a rock and roll band. Got a call from my older friend, working on a way to bend the space. Time continuum, but it all went so wrong. And I had to escape, press the gas, and I hit 88. Time that flies when you're having fun, sometimes feels you're the only one who knows how heavy it feels. Time that flies and you're out of here. One lone pine and you disappear, you're done. 1.21. I need to find my mom and dad and get them to the fish under the sea dance before we all fade away. Great Scott, this is gonna be tough. The doc's plan is pretty rough 'cause we need a lightning bolt. But my girlfriend had written her number for me, and I now know my density. Time that flies and it's time to run. Sometimes feels you're the only one who knows how heavy it feels. Time that flies and you're out of here. One low pine and you disappear, you're done. 1.21. Parking cars with boys, flux capacitors. George is such a bore. I had to play guitar. I might have gone too far, but your kids are gonna love it. Time that flies and it's time to run. Sometimes feels you're the only one who knows how heavy it feels. Time that flies and you're out of here. One low pine and you disappear, you're done. 1.21. Time McFlies when you're having fun. Thank you, E Shreds. I know I get accused of creating earworms that annoy the crud out of people. So I'll take it as a compliment. Pete McFly. McFly, your shoes untied. Made you look. Hello, there's Mum and Dad checking on in. Thank you, Orlando Carver. Appreciate you. Just returned from a show. Time for sleep. Well, let me serenade you off to sleep with a few fresh tunes and a few classics here. Eric, I hope you had a good show. What was the show? Let us know. All right. Okay, we've got a bunch of got a bunch more tunes to play here. These are all my own tunes, our original tunes, and you can check all these out. There's a couple of things that you can do if you want to support me and support the channel. I make it easy for you. PeteJohns.com. That'll take you straight to my entire discography, a song whip page, so you can go and follow me on the Spotify's, the Apple Music, the YouTube Music, wherever you listen to music. You can follow me and check out the songs, because I'll be releasing a new song for Songtember this year. In fact, I'm going to play that for you in just a jiffy. And as we always say, donations are always welcome, never expected, but always welcome, and they do help keep the lights on around here. So if you want to make sure I'm not sitting in the dark, you can support the channel by donating, and appreciate everyone for their support of me and this show and all the other shows that we have going on around here. You wouldn't want me to get a F, right? You wouldn't want me to get an F. You wouldn't want me to lose my job. What was it? Oh, I can't remember. All right. Should we play this new one? All right. Oh, excuse me. That was a bit rude. Yeah, we'll play a new one. I need to make chord. I know. Some of my songs I don't even have chord charts for myself, Princess. So it's a little bit dodgy. All right, let's give this one a crack. This is my new tune that I'm writing at the moment, and this is a very rough early version. It's called Tentatively Please Take Me Home, although someone suggested overnight that I need to definitely call it Grown Ass Man, which is a good idea, so maybe we'll go with that. So here we go, the world premiere, the first time I've attempted to play this live. This is Grown Ass Man, I guess. Oh. Never one for going hard. Never had a fear of missing out. Never happy in a crowd. And I know I'm not the only one, 'cause I'm a grown-ass man. Please take me home. I've done all that I can. Please take me home. Never had to see the lights. Never had an urge for starting fights. Kinda happy on my own. And I know I'm surely not alone, 'cause I just don't have a plan. Please take me home. I've had all I can stand. Please take me home. So I'll quietly creep up the back stairs, and you won't hear a sound. You'll awake and wonder what the time is. It's only 10 p.m. I'm a grown-ass man, please take me home. I've done all that I can, please take me home. I'm a grown-ass man, please take me home. I've done all that I can. Please take me home. Whew, that one takes it out of me. Oh, that's a lot of bar chords going on there. That's a bit rough, but there you go. That is the latest of my songs, and it's only 3 days in, so we're going to see how that goes. Thank you, Boomer Bass Meme. Catchy AF. That's the idea. That's the plan, to try and make a catchy ditty. Thank you. I appreciate it, Leela. I like it. Thank you. Thank you. I think I saw Gregory O'Sullivan. Thank you, my friend. Gregory over there in Melbourne, fellow Australian. Gregory O'Sullivan, appreciate the donations. Yeah, helping keep the lights on. I won't do the joke because I can't reach the switch. But I do appreciate you, and appreciate everyone for being here. Oh, and I got another Christopher Rossi. Thank you. I'm scrolling on down. You folks are chatty today, which is good. But it means if I accidentally miss a donation, it's not deliberate. I promise you. And Thomas will yell at me in a nice way. Thomas will remind me if I do miss any donations. Alrighty, let's have a drink. Let's go from the latest song from Songtember to the OG 2019 was Songtember. It was Songtember number 1. I wrote a little ditty at the time. Little did I know that all the stuff was about to happen. All the schnizzle was about to hit the fizzle. And I wrote this song about holding on and the fact that we're all going to have to hang on through a certain thing. And I didn't even know. Who knew? Maybe I'm a fortune teller and I could foresee the future. But this song is simply called Hold On. Life is long and you have much time. You're in a rush and you don't know why. You want it all and you want it now, but you doubt your talent and you don't know how. Look around at what others do. Think it's easy, so why not you? But success isn't overnight, so if you want to win, you're gonna have to fight. Hold on, hold on. It's gonna be a long time. Hold on, 'cause it's gonna be a long, long time. Hey! There are times when you might give in, thinking there's just nowhere to win. Looking sideways at other folks, thinking you're the butt of everyone's jokes. But there's one lesson that I've learned. When you feel that you can't return, that is that you should persevere, because you won't get it done by living in fear. Hold on, hold on. It's gonna be a long time. Hold on, 'cause it's gonna be a long, long time. Oh, 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 oh. They say get rich, buy a car, a house, a diamond ring, but that won't really make you happy. Nope. Hold on, hold on. It's gonna be a long time. Hold on, 'cause it's gonna be a long, long time. Hold on, hold on. It's gonna be a long time. Hold on, 'cause it's gonna be a long, yes, it's gonna be a long. Yes, it's gonna be a long, long time, and still is. Hold on, folks. You can do it. I kind of wrote that when I first started doing YouTube stuff, and I was like talking with other creators and talking with folks making videos and making music, and they're like, man, I've been at this for 2 weeks now, and I just can't get any traction. I'm like, Talk to me in 2 years, or maybe 2 decades. And look, it's not just a generational thing. I know it's easy to just throw shade on the young folks and it's all the Gen Z's fault. No, it's everyone. Everyone wants a shortcut. Well, I get it. It's hard work. Who wants to do their 10,000 hours? You want to just be able to get good and then be good at something. But yeah. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Kim, Hardin, Hudson, Mum and Dad, Boomer Bass Meme, Kionra, Christopher, Thomas, Angela, Bleeding Red Beats. Let's do the roll call. Joe and Barry, Glenn, Mark Bro, Orlando, Corba. Thank you, everybody. This is all a really nice it's a really nice beer. I'm enjoying. I like beer. Who knew? It's pretty low-hanging fruit. There's only a few beers that I don't drink. I'm looking at you, Budweiser. I'm looking at you, Miller Lite. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you're American and you love those beers and they're your spirit beers. More power to you. But I like a more full-bodied ale. I like everything to have a little bit of a fuller body, including myself. This song's about dickheads. 1, 2, 3, 4. I cross the road and never even look one way. I always seem to know the perfect thing to say, and I don't even wave at other cars when I pass by. Don't have the time, I'm such a special guy, and all my friends are telling me that I should be ashamed. But I'm not even listening, 'cause I'm never to blame. I spend a fortune, but I never pay the tab. I just don't give a damn when I make other people mad, and I throw my fellow humans under buses when I can. It's doggy-dog out there, so why not man-eat man? And all my friends are telling me that I might be insane, but I'm not even listening, 'cause I'm never to blame. People tell me that I'm such a selfish little man, but they're just jealous of the way I get just what I want, and everyone is saying I'll regret it in the end. They keep saying karma's catching up with you, my friend, and I don't hear it when they laugh at me and tell me you're so vain. It might take two to tango, baby, but I'm never to blame. Hands up in the chat who knows someone who's somehow never to blame. Always right, always has the correct opinion. Yeah. Anyway, that's my way of dealing with that. I'm a fence sitter. I'm non-confrontational, but I sure as heck like to sing about people who I don't like. I don't know why that is. I do have some positive songs. We got some nice little ditties coming up for you in just a little jiffy, including this next one that I'm going to play as soon as we've had a quick beverage. Yeah, yeah, there you go. That toxic ego person. Yeah, totally. Know a few of them. Yeah, it is. It's the toxic ego thing, which I should have put Toxic Ego on the list here. I don't think I've ever played an acoustic version of Toxic Ego. That'd be a fun one to play. Thomas, you know some? Yeah, we've all worked with people. We've all come across people that do that. Anyway, now it is Father's Day, but I'm going to play my mum's favourite song that I do. It's a song called 6 and 8. Mother told me, son, you'd better dance while you've got the chance and have the talent. But I would rather sit and play with toys, hang out with the boys and start some trouble. So she dragged me away while trying to say, someday there'll be time for all that. You better start dancing. Time after time we are standing in line. We're making the most of each rhyme. I'm happy to see that you're waltzing with me, and we're dancing in 6 and 8 time. Now I found a reason I should dance. There would be romance around the corner. 10 years later we would be as one. A different kind of fun, but one that's lasting. Working, mortgage and kids, wouldn't change it for quids. Only wish there was more time to go dancing. Time after time we are standing in line, and we're making the most of each rhyme. I'm happy to see that you're waltzing with me, dancing in 6 and 8 time. Now we're older timers, moving on like a distant song you don't remember. But I know one thing that will never fade. The memories we made will last forever. And my mother was right, and to my delight, now I can pass on her words to the next generation. Time after time we are standing in line, making the most of each rhyme. I'm happy to see that you're waltzing with me, and we're dancing in 6 and 8 time. Time after time we are standing in line, making the most of each rhyme. I'm happy to see that you're waltzing with me, dancing in 6 and 8 time. Yes, we're dancing in 6 and 8 time. We're dancing in 6 and 8 time. We're dancing in 6 and 8 time. Wow. Why did I write so many songs with so many lyrics? Can't we just have a song with just like, yeah, 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 hey, hey, hey? No, I've got to write a freaking story. Thank you, everybody. Cheers. Thank you, Ian. Again, I do like the fact that I tell a story in that song. I know it's a bit long and it takes it out of my voice, but nothing beer can't help. But yeah. Because I was writing that because I was thinking about the fact that, when you're a kid and you're like, oh man, do your piano practice, do your viola practice, play the clarinet, do all these things. You're like, oh, I don't want to do that. I just want to go and play. And then you get old and you're like, man, I wish I had more time to do those things that I didn't want to do when I was a kid. Always the way. Catch-22. Thank you, Bleeding Red Beats. Appreciate you. And if you want to be cool like Bleeding Red Beats and hang out with the crew, head over to the Discord or the Facebook group. You can go studiolive.today.com/Discord or createrecordrelease.com is how you get to the Facebook group. I saw Tom and... Did I say hello to Tom and Co? I think I saw Tremor Bear. I think I saw a bear wander into the camp. So hello, Bear. I think I set the set to go a little bit quieter at this point because I knew that those first sort of 7 songs had a lot of words in them and were a little bit full on. So I'm going to bring it down a couple of notches here now. and play this song. This one's from my 2018 album. Again, you can go to petejohns.com if you want to check out all of the music that I have out there. And this one was from Selfish Aware, which was an album that I recorded and released in 2018. I haven't done another album since. I think I'm overdue. I think 5 years is way too long between albums, so maybe I need to do another one. Done a few EPs, but yeah, haven't done another album since. But this is one of my favourite songs, and again, another storytelling song. This one's all about how things change over time. And no, it's not Things Change. It's a song called New Day, and we're going to play it now. Was a time when we used to play outside. Didn't worry who was around. We were free and we didn't have a care about the things we put in the air. But those days are gone, they have floated away. And I'm moving on, no more yesterday, 'cause it's gone. It's a new day. There was a time when the women folks stayed home to care for all the little ones. You and I, well, we had to live in fear, just because the way we appear. But those days are gone, they have floated away. We're moving on, no more yesterday, 'cause it's gone, and it's a new day. Everyone feels a little comfort when they reflect on all the good times that we had and how they felt. But when we look back, we have our rose-colored glasses on. Let's take the best of what we had and make a new day. Hello darkness, my old friend. Busy day is at an end. Is this just a fantasy? No escape from reality. New Day there from, again, 2018 album, Selfish Aware. And yeah, so I like that tune because it kind of, it's my opinion and what I think about. There seems to be two schools of thought. One is everything was better in the old days and let's make insert thing great again and all that sort of wankiness. And then there's people that are like, no, you whatever boomer, we shouldn't learn any lessons from the past. Guess what? It's somewhere in between. It's about learning the things we did wrong and right from the past, adapting and changing the things that sucked, and adding in new things that actually are good for people. Anyway, soapbox, hop off. All right. Except now I'm going to play another soapbox song. Oh dear! While we're doing the finger style here, I'm going to play another tune. This one was actually I'm going to have a drink first. So cheers, everybody. What are you drinking tonight? I usually ask that, but I forgot to. Let us know in the chat if you're having a beverage and imbibing. What are we talking about? Oh man, I'm getting hungry. Broccoli and cauliflower. Broccoli is one of my favorite vegetables, especially if you have like an Asian style broccoli, like a stir fried broccoli with like nice tangy like teriyaki or Mongolian sauce, something like, oh, delicious. Anyway, I'm getting hungry. Nearly lunchtime. I'm a big fan of eggplant too, just quietly. All right, let's give this one a crack, shall we? Yeah, study the past is better than a soap opera, right? 1,000,000 times more instructive. Spot on, spot on. Sam Adams, Just the Haze. Oh, nice one, Leela. Keonra's on the coffee. Good stuff. Well, it's quite early for you, I'd imagine, there. Over in the Perth town, WA. Chopping broccoli. Love it. Yeah, see, Sam Adams is one of the few American beers that I can not only stand and tolerate, but actually I enjoy. We only get the one in the blue bottle with the dude on it. We don't get any of the fancy Sam Adams, but I do like it. Whenever I go to America, it's like, Sam Adams. Oh, you don't have Sam Adams? Okay, Heineken, because otherwise they bring me out a Miller or a Bud, and I have at a pinch drunk a few Buds. It's okay if you're like at a casino or watching sport or something like that, where you don't have a lot of choice. All right. Mark says nothing for me. Drank enough at supper. Yeah, fair. All right, so this is a song about sitting on fences, not literally, but figuratively, and it's called Fence Sitter. I have a lot of thoughts, but I may not say a lot of them. I let the words come out every now and then. I think a lot of things that many others disagree with, but you won't even know unless you choose to ask. Sometimes it's easier to fly when you're just too tired to fight. I'm a fence sitter. Sometimes I like to keep my thoughts to myself. It's easier facing up to the conflict, and I know not everyone's this way, but it's how I get through the day. Fence sitter. You might think I'm weak, I should just express myself, but it's not black and white all of the time. I should pick a side, go all in with one direction, but I don't think that's right for me anyway. Sometimes I try to close my mind, but there's always another side. I'm a fence sitter. Sometimes I like to keep my thoughts to myself. It's easier facing up to the conflict, and I know not everyone's this way, but it's how I get through the day. Fence sitter. And I don't expect you to be the same, but I'm asking for you to refrain from making me feel ashamed. Fence sitter. And the weird thing is, I was practicing yesterday, playing that tune, and my wife comes in and she's like, I'm like, yeah, I'm not really a fence sitter, am I? And she's like, no, because I'm like, because I'm an opinionated hippie. And she's like, yeah, which I am. But again, it's that whole thing that I'm not going out there with a megaphone shouting it from the rooftops. I'm sitting and quietly pondering and doing things. And the weird thing is, when I reflect on that song and I think about the fact that people that are like, oh, the people that are talking about that, yeah, you need to pick a side, have an opinion, Johns. And then I'm like, well, or be like you and just take the side of whatever the person tells you to. Like, political parties are like that, aren't they? Yeah. Well, hang on, how do I feel about this issue? Wait, I just got to check. Oh, I'm a Republican, so I feel this way. It's like, oh, yeah, that's no better. That's actually worse. Just taking your lead from one way of doing things rather than analysing in each situation. Anyway, geez, I'm on my high horse today. When I start playing my own songs, I get a little bit more political, don't I? No, not really. All right, barbed wire fence sitter. Oh, that sounds painful. Yeah, I'm a bit. When I get up on my soapbox, because my wife's awesome, I'll just be like, "So don't you think that this is an absolute outrage and a travesty and blah blah blah?" And she's like, "Yeah, whatever, hippie." I'm like, "Oh, come on, man, come on." Thank you, Jade Star. Yeah, and the original version on my my own battle. No, it was on Maybe, wasn't it? Fence sitter. It was on my Maybe EP, and Jade Star played some cool drums on that. That, as usual, I didn't like the drums at first, but then I did. That's how it works. When I collaborate, I'm like, oh, this isn't what I thought. And then I play it, and I'm like, oh, actually, it's kind of awesome. All right, I'm going to play another song in a moment. Just going to have another beverage. This one's just for fun. This is not autobiographical in any way. And I know it's many people's favourites of the tunes that I've written in the last few years because it's super creepy and it's a murder ballad and it's called Murdering Time. Only sense is the darkness. Only feeling the pain. Only time is behind me. Don't have nothing to gain. At the end of my tether, only one thing to do. I'm murdering time, to save myself and others from the thoughts in my mind. I'm murdering time, so I don't end up taking a life. Murdering time. I dream of someday when all my thoughts return to me. Till then I won't stray, for I can't trust myself at all. These thoughts in my head, they spin around like carousels. I may be violent, but I just keep it to myself. A little bit of murdering time. Yeah, that's yeah, murdering time. The cool little gun and the clock there. Yeah, it's I like that song. It's not very me, and I think that's what's cool. It just goes to show that sometimes just writing a song that's different, that's outside of your comfort zone. It's not just like a ballad or a folksy song about how people suck, but it's actually getting in the mind of someone who's just sitting around doing things to kill time so that they don't go out and kill people. All very fictional, but all a lot of fun. Speaking of fun, I hope you're having fun here today. Got a few more songs to play for you here. I'm going to play another sort of down tempo tune, and then we're going to finish with a bang with a few bops to finish off the show. So I hope you're having fun. If you are, hit the thumbs up button. That's the best way to show your love. And of course, if you want to be super duper cool, you can leave a donation like the wonderful, the amazing, the fabulous Leela Lou Reality, who is a patron, a Discord member, a community member, has her own channel, does it all. When's your show with Thomas? If I missed it, I'm so spacey at the moment. I'm doing so many shows, I'm like spacing out. Thomas, if you can do me a very kind favour and put the link to when you are on Leela's show, that'd be awesome, because I want to try and catch it, and I want to make sure folks go over and check that out as well. It's Father's Day. It's a 2-beer show. Because why not? It's on Monday, sweet. So Monday, which is like Tuesday for me. So around about GarageBand Weekly time. Before that, I think it's early before GarageBand Weekly. I'll try to get up early, or more likely catch the replay. All right, let's play this tune. Again, this is one that every time I play it, I say the same thing, which is the number of people that like this song and can relate to this song is both lovely and also disturbing, because it means that you've all suffered from very similar things. So this is from, again, my 2018 album Selfish Aware. It's a tune called Anxiety. You say the time for hope is gone and there is nothing left to comfort in the end. You say even when you're feeling good that something else will come around the bend. And I'm always thinking, always trying to hold on. And I always fear that something else will go wrong. It's wrong. You say even when there's good things happen, the party will be at an end real soon. You say you might be happy now, but I've a million ways to open up the wound. And I'm always hurting, always trying to hang on. And it's hard to still feeling might be wrong, and it might be in my head, but my heart is racing and I'm scared. And I take a breath and try to see you're not real, you were just anxiety. You say you'll never get away from me, you might as well just settle in and deal. You say you're stuck with me forever, this will always be the way you're gonna feel. But I don't believe you, I can still carry on. but you're gonna walk right out the door. I'm gonna stay, but you're gonna walk away. I'm gonna stay, but you're gonna walk away. Anxiety, sadly, as I said, something that all too many of us can relate to. But you know what? I wrote that song after I had bouts of anxiety, and it's one of those things for people that like, oh, my anxiety is here and now it is fixed. Alas, no. But it's one of those things that you absolutely can learn to be at one with, be at peace with. So yeah. It goes without saying, but as we always say when we play that song, if you need help, there are places out there to help. There are professionals whose job it is to help you out. So there's always somewhere to turn. All right, we're gonna take this one home to the end by playing some fun upbeat songs. This is kind of like the prequel to the Never to Blame. About the same kind of people that have a lot of opinions and seem to get confused between facts and opinions. Yeah, hands up who knows anyone like that too. Oh, these are all composite characters, by the way. No one specific person. If you're sitting there going, "Does John think that I'm this?" No, it's probably not you. It's a mix. It's a composite character of all the people, all the dickheads that I don't like. And none of you, because you're all here watching this show. You all rock. There's a track called Your Opinion. Everybody talks too much. They like to hear the sound of their own voice echoing across the room, and it don't mean much when it's nothing more than your opinion. Everybody shouts out loud when there's emotion, but it doesn't mean a lot to anybody listening, getting up on your high horse, making sure we all know your opinion. You have the right to say whatever you want. You have the freedom to express, but there are consequences to everything, so don't look so shocked when we call you on your should it be something that I need to say. Let me explain it to you in one more way. Every action has an equal and opposite reaction, and that's some 4th grade physics for you, friends. You have the right to think whatever you feel. You have the freedom to be a tool if you want to. When I call you out on your BS, don't be surprised. Now it's time to quiet down. Shh. We're sick of listening to the same old clowns, repeating what they said the last time round. I think we're done with your opinion. There's consequences to your opinion. You've already told us your opinion. It might be wrong, but it's your opinion. Your opinion. Your opinion. Your opinion. Your opinion. The funny thing about that is when I released it, I got some comments, and one of them said, you're a hypocrite because you're saying people can't have opinions, and then you're expressing your opinion about people not having opinions. And I'm like, yep. Sorry. Nothing else I can answer that to. Yes, correct. Congratulations. All right, I got a few more tunes for you. We're going to go overtime. That's a surprise, isn't it? Who would have thunk it? We'd be going overtime. Cheers, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. If you're having a good time, please stick your thumbs up down below. Remember to share the show. We've had a lot of folks who've jumped in here that haven't been around here. We've been doing this for nearly 3 years. A lot of folks have just kind of joined us recently and, hearing some of these songs for the first time. And some of you have heard these forever and ever and ever. Yeah, we're into overtime. Blow it, overtime. Thank you, Chris. Thanks, Mom and Dad. Opinions are like onions, layer upon layer upon layer. Thank you, Barry. Thank you, Gregory, Thomas Christ, PRB, Christopher Ozzy, Michael T, Tremor B, Boomer B, Mark B. Everyone's got E sounds, don't they? Right. All right, let's give this one a spin. This is a fun song. It's about goats. I find it hard to be okay with all the things that are happening in this world, and I find it harder day by day. All the news that is fake, all the walls that they make, and there's one thing that I am sure of. Goats have it easier than me. You don't have to work, you don't have to lift a finger. Goats have it easier than me. You don't have a care, and I wanna be as free as gold. I think that I might go insane, putting up with all of the things you say and do. I need to find another way to survive in this land. I just might eat a cat, and maybe then I can be at one with. Sing it if you know it. Goats have it easier than me. You don't have to work, you don't have to lift a finger. Goats have it easier than me. You don't have a care. I wanna be as free as goats. They might be penned up, but they're not pent up. They might be pent up with rage like me. Goats have it easier than 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 me and you. Who doesn't want to be a goat, hey? Good old Goats. That was, of course, from my made-up Swedish punk band by the name of Fearcut. Fearcut made a very good song back in 2017 called Goat. What the hell accent was that? That was like a bad, what's that, Planes, Trains and Automobiles? No, Trading Places, where it's like, yeah, I'm Inga, yeah, for sure, from Sweden, with Jamie Lee Curtis in the train. Someone knows what I'm talking about. Someone's going, yes, of course. All right, a couple more tunes here. This is the penultimate tune. This one I wrote in very late 2019. And about this one, I always say that I wrote this just before the giant P word and the C word and all those words happened, because Australia was on fire. And we thought, well, that's going to be the biggest news of 2019, 2020, isn't it? The fact that, half of the country is burning. And it turned out that other stuff then happened. But this one is a song called Imagination. Yeah, Trading Places. Awesome. How cool is it? Am I wearing lederhosen? I'm wearing shorts, actually. It's almost short weather here in Australia. Hello, Wired Talk with Big G. Hope you're doing well. G'day. Yes, I'm from Sweden, and the guy in the gorilla. Yeah, the guy in the gorilla suit. Yeah, totally. Was probably not 2022 compliant, as I like to say, but it was a lot of fun from what I remember. I'll see. I might watch it and see if it holds up. All right, this is a song by the name of Imagination. It goes like this. Sometimes I sit around and wonder how it is I got here and if I'm going under. All the complications of my life, all the times when I couldn't reach the knife. In my back to the days when I was a little kid, always worry about the things I never did. Always thinking about the next big problem, even when it's someone else that's on the hook me in, line and sinker. Ever wonder what it's like to be an overthinker, tinker with all my little thoughts? Maybe that was just the way that I was taught to just believe that I was right. When I lay in bed at night, thoughts still going round and round and round and round in my head. Don't always believe the things in your head. Sometimes it's just imagination. Boring, everything is burning. Kind of surprised that the world keeps turning. Mother Nature is kicking our ass and never seems to learn the lessons of our past. Instead of happiness, we're chasing money, and I think that's kind of funny. And it's not hard to use an indicator to tell us your direction or even estimate the weight. Some haters are really just trying to help us appreciate the finer points for the ones who are keeping score. I think I'm about 40 love down. Up in my head just one more time, and never seem to find a way to unwinding up and never winding down, 'cause I'm down in the park like a clown. James Brown. Don't always believe things in your head. Sometimes it's just imagination. 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 Don't always believe the things in your head. Sometimes it is just imagination. It's truth. Truth. Too many people believe their brain too much. Trust in yourself, but you know what? Your brain's a complex individual, and it ain't always going to tell you the truth. Just ask anxiety. Yeah, that's completely made up. Your brain just makes that shit up to mess with you. All right, cheers, everybody. All right, let's finish this sucker, shall we? We're getting the capo on. I've only written one song in my life that uses a capo, and it is this one. It's not a perfect song, but it is inspired by the little note that you can't really read because we've got the dark background here today. It says, life does not have to be perfect to be wonderful. And you've been a wonderful crowd, audience, virtual people for being here today. So I did want to thank you again. Happy Father's Day to my dad, to all the dads out there. Hope you're having a good one. Kicking back, beers, Barbies, all that Aussie stuff. And New Zealand, I think you've got Father's Day today too as well. If there's any Kiwis about. Yes, cheers everybody. Cheers to everyone for being cool and for hanging out here. Thank you, hello and goodbye, because we're about to finish up here. This is our ultimate song. It is a song called Perfect. I'll see ya next week, folks. 3, 4. Life isn't always fair. Everyone has their problems. It's easy to hide away, harder to find solutions. But I know this for sure. This ain't a dress rehearsal. Don't wait to see the sign. Life doesn't have to be perfect, to be wonderful. Life doesn't have to be perfect, to be wonderful. They say, but sometimes it feels that way. Not always win. Sometimes you lack direction. You gotta stay the course. You're gonna face rejection, and you won't always know there's a battle ahead. Sometimes the war is in your head. Life doesn't have to be perfect, to be wonderful. Life doesn't have to be perfect, to be wonderful. And I don't know what is left to say. Sometimes you hide away and look back on your mistakes. Turn back time, make everything seem fine. So remember, life doesn't have to be perfect, to be wonderful. Life doesn't have to be perfect, to be wonderful. Life doesn't have to be perfect, to be wonderful. Life doesn't have to be perfect, to be wonderful. 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 Ain't it the truth? Chase perfection and you'll be chasing something that simply does not exist. Exactly, Jade Star. Perfection is a myth. For sure. Thank you. Perfect end to a wonderful show. Thank you, Thomas. Appreciate you, my friend. Thank you to everybody. Bye all. See you soon for Father's Day. That's right. We're catching up with the folks. Thank you, Mark Bro. Thank you, Leo Reality. Wired Talk with Big G. Boomer Bass Meme. Thank you for being here. Christopher Rossi, Gregory O'Sullivan, Joe and Barry Glenn, Thomas Christ, Bleeding Red Beats, Clayton Von Kluge. I don't think I said good day to Clayton. I hope you are doing well. Tremor Bear, thank you for being here. If I've missed you, Leela, if I missed you, I apologise. I've tried to grab everyone. Yes, happy Papa's Day or happy Daddy Day. That's what my daughter said. My youngest daughter, as soon as I woke up, she's like, "Hi, happy Daddy Day." And I'm like, "Thank you, dude." And yeah, got me drinks and an umbrella. We're very practical these days. Got me beers, an umbrella, and a Farmers Union iced coffee T-shirt. And I was happy as Larry. I'm stoked. So thank you, everybody. Cheers. We'll see you next week here on the Happy Hour, but don't forget tomorrow we've got Your Music Live. We're going to do some live Patreon stuff through the week. If you're a patron, keep your eye on your inbox. And then we've got, of course, Songtember. You'll get to see the highlights of me creating the song you heard here tonight, my brand new tune. So thanks everyone for being here. As we say at the end of every show, be kind to yourself, be kind to others, keep creating, keep rocking, and I'll see you next time here on Studio Live today. Bye.